You know the type of guy that was a jock in high school but ended up becoming a huge nerd? You know, someone that's not afraid to make a fool of themselves on the internet. And someone that likes to shoot polaroid a little too much. Did I say huge nerd? You know, just an ordinary, everyday guy. Well, that's me. I'm just another Chris.
Buy it now before it's gone. Growing up, it won't last forever.
I don't know if I hear you.
You should hear me. Can you hear me?
I do, yes. Sorry about that.
Okay. No, you're good. I think I might have been muted. I don't know what the heck happened. I had a weird glitch there. It like reset something. And this is why. Well, here's a little insight. I don't stream on this set because my computer is across my room, and weird stuff happens. I can't fix them, so I stopped streaming over here. And something happened. I see a window that popped up, but everything seems to be working right now, so I'm not going to touch anything. So we're going to restart. What's going on, everybody? We got Noptop in the house. We're doing a day 2, but really the redo from last weekend, because sadly Dave couldn't join us. He had a little prior thing, and he might have even just froze for a second. So hopefully he'll be right back. But we are doing our yard sale thingy. Oh, he's back. Hey, there he is. Tech days, baby. Streaming, everything happens live. You just never know what is going to happen. But we got a lot of stuff. I don't know about you, but I got so much stuff that I thought it'd be fun to bring you on and help me move it. We could chat a little bit, take some Q's and A's from, or maybe just some Q's from the audience. We've got the A's, potentially. And yeah, but why don't you introduce yourself for those that don't know who you are, because I'm sure everyone actually does. But in case they don't,
Barely.
who the heck are you?
I am Dave, also known as Noptop on the internet. I have a YouTube channel and a TikTok channel and an Instagram channel. But I like to dabble in all kinds of things, but mostly camera stuff. Photography, videography, and filmmaking is the key elements, and it interchanges itself. But that's why I'm here with you, Chris, to talk about and to look at and to sell camera stuff. Let's go.
Yeah, I love it. I have to get back into the mode of pushing buttons. It's been a while since I've had a guest come on live, especially. But yeah, we've got some fun stuff. We're gonna put it up for sale. And here's the rub, as they might say, how this is gonna work. It seemed to work really well last weekend. It's kind of the test, and so I'm gonna continue it this weekend. We're gonna put some cool stuff up for sale. We're gonna chat about it, and if you want it, all you gotta do is just write, hey, claim X thing, whatever it is write that in the comments, and then I'll write it down. And then at the very end, when you're done, or if you're just dipping out of here early, make sure to check the description of this live stream. You'll see a Google Doc. Just fill it out. It's your name, your address, your email address, things like that. And then I will send you an invoice, and that's just how you pay. Simple as that. Now, here's the one little extra thing. There's 2 of us. We don't live close to each other. So if you buy something from Dave and myself, unfortunately, there will be 2 invoices sent to you, and you do have to pay shipping on both instead of giving a combined shipping. So there's that. So just keep that in mind. But it's going to be pretty fun. We got a lot of stuff. Do you want to go first? What do you have? Do you have anything cool primed? I'm curious.
A lot of different things over here.
Yeah?
I just posted something to my Instagram, a last minute tease, but I guess you don't have a chance to see that. But one of the things, it's right here. I was actually just charging it. It's going for real.
Oh, really?
You would have known that.
Dang it, man.
This is a non-working camera, but I have it retrofitted with a Bluetooth speaker or Bluetooth receiver, and this is a speaker right here. This is custom painted, and I thought this is one of the few. I have a couple things that are just more anomalies than anything, but this has been sitting here, and the reality is I don't even have a shelf to put it on right now. All my shelves, we can't see them, but they're back here and they're full. So this, I think, could go to somebody that could really benefit, not only just cool camera stuff, but also the Bluetooth speaker ability. It sounds pretty good too. It's just a little room tone, little speaker in there, but I have it replaced with the little sonar thing. So yeah, that's one of the little things going up.
I remember that from when I first came out to visit you, and we had filmed the Polaroid Now Plus video, the original, very first review, and we used that for a prop for a part of the test. You're like holding it. We were in that exact room too. We were doing like a low light test with it. So that's a little YouTube history right there. I think it's so cool.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, and I've been holding on to it. Like I have a little tutorial when I made the thing, but it's not much to it. You basically just hot glue a Bluetooth speaker onto it. But I think it's pretty unique because these are the sonar cameras. This one was already broken, and so that's the reason I took it apart. But
nice. And how much is that going to be? How much can the people expect to be paying for that? A one-of-a-kind art piece, mind you.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's where I thought it'd be fun, because this is sort of like an auction thing, right? That's how I kind of look at it.
I mean, you just throw a price up on it and then see what happens. And then if you want to lower it.
$25 for that bad boy. That
really
is a pretty good starting price. Yeah, that's a deal and a half, right?
No, not starting price. No, this isn't an auction.
What?
Not a bid. It's not a bid auction. It's not a bid auction. I don't have a way to do that. I don't have a. This isn't eBay. I don't have a way to take bids.
That's funny. So
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I just figured in case one or more people were interested, but maybe I'll just put that out there. Let me think about it a little more. I'm just gonna.
All right.
Tease
I mean, maybe. How about this? Since there was a little confusion, how about we throw it to the audience, shoot an offer, and maybe we'll do that. We'll start there, and we can grab something for. That you actually have a price for.
Yeah, and so in the meantime, though, I don't know if you've ever seen this. Is just a little point and shoot. Everybody, I buy these cameras and I realize I'll never have time. This is a very basic point and shoot. It has your color or your light settings up here. And the only thing that really makes this different than most of the other ones I've seen is this yellow shell. They call it the Deluxe Eye. Look at that.
We do have an offer for $50 from Zach.
Look at that.
Not for that, but for the other camera, the sonar.
Yeah.
He's throwing a $50 offer. $50. That's
act. I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Interested. This thing. I want to just really show off the coolness of this. This thing under the right lighting looks amazing.
Dang it, I dropped my pen.
This is what's inside sonar cameras, if you weren't familiar. And I was fascinated when I saw the image online. But my problem is I hate the idea of wrecking cameras.
Yeah.
But I really think this is the camera they should have available as see-through. Because look at that. That just looks amazing. But Zach, custom made. Who knew?
Custom made
just for you.
All right. So I forgot my pen, so I had to step away and grab it. All right. Well, I guess Zach, your offer has been accepted. I'm gonna write it down so Dave doesn't have to worry about it. What should I call it? I'll just call it the speaker camera. Speaker cam.
All right.
$50. To Dave, and then if you're hanging around, Zach, that's awesome. Just hang out, chill, watch the stream. But if you're heading out anytime, make sure to fill out that form in the description so we can get this stuff sent over to you. Ooh, he says awesome. He's excited. Look at that. He's excited.
Cool. Early bird. See, that's the benefit of being having your notifications turned on and getting here early, right?
Yeah, exactly. Did you put a price on the other camera? Because I had to step away for 10 seconds to grab a pen.
Yeah, this one. Then the thing I just realized was the shipping situation, because this one feels a little heavy. But am I adding the shipping into this?
Yeah. So, well, no. So the way it works, because we talked about this ahead of time. Not really. We kind of did. But no. So just whatever price it is, and then the shipping's based off of their location. So, and they will receive an invoice. I think you said you use PayPal for invoicing. I use PayPal for invoicing as well. And so that's the whole point of the Google Doc. We get their address, we get their information, so then we can calculate everything out, and then we send the totals off to the peoples. That's how that
cool
works.
Thing. And this one is just a fun one. This is the early bird special. I'm just wanting 15 for it, and it looks a lot more hardy than it is. That's the key. Where, like I said, if you're familiar with these point and shoot 35 millimeters, they have just 3 settings: light, shadow, and sunlight. Right?
Oh yeah.
And basically you would have a hand winder on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And seems to work pretty good. I've never actually used it. Like I said, most of these cameras I haven't used, but the functionality seems to function really well. It comes with this little case and instructions, which I think is always fun. This is one of those just fun little cameras where I think they made these like crazy back in the day. Like this might be from the 60s or early 70s, maybe 80s. I guess they still make them like this, but
it kind of looks
this
80s.
one has a lot more heft to it. But I know that a lot of the stuff I have here are a lot of 35 millimeter stuff, but yeah, I'm a fan of the yellow, even though I don't believe it's waterproof or even water resistant.
It does. It's funny. It does look like waterproof. So you said $15 for that?
Yeah, and
dang, that's a good deal.
I don't know if that focus is going to come in there, but you can see there it says 50 millimeter lens. It actually looks really amazing on camera, doesn't it? Look at that.
It looks awesome.
But you can see there it has that faux lens. Like this is just a plastic thing. It's not like that heavy duty. This is not removable, but
that's a sweet one.
Yep. So there it is.
Well, I'm gonna throw one up again. $15 for the the MM500. That's a crazy deal.
Yeah, good.
I'm gonna
the only one of its kind.
I'm gonna put this up. This was up last one didn't sell. So I'm gonna try and fire sell this one. We've got Polaroid now Gen 2 sealed in the box. I think I had it up for like 85 last weekend. I'm gonna do, which is already like what, $20 less than retail. I'm gonna do it for $75. Here's a little closer now. Look at that, $75. I dropped my cap to my Sharpie.
That's a deal.
It is brand spanking. Someone's asking how long we've been streaming. We've been streaming for 15-ish minutes. We did have a quick little glitch at the beginning, so. But yeah, Polaroid now Gen 2. Trucker Grumpy says junk cameras used to drop weights and to give heft to plastic. Exactly. It does happen sometimes. But sometimes those are, I think, some of the best cameras. They're more fun that way. Like the toy type cameras. And then I guess since you put up 2 things, I'll throw up another one real quick. Someone actually snagged this last weekend, but they didn't fill out the form in the description, so they didn't pay for it. So it's going back up, and this is a Pentax Zoom. Here's my overhead shot. Pentax Zoom 70R. It's pretty awesome. It works. I've never actually ran a roll of film through it. It's just been kind of on my shelf. But I got it from a photographer. I think it was from, what was that? I think, what was it? Policon? I think it was. What's going on with my music? There's a weird glitch. But anyway, I got this at Policon San Francisco, I think it was. And he says it worked. And I put batteries in it. It seemed to function just fine. Dry fired it. But there it is. I think I had it up for $50 last week. And that's what the guy paid for it, if I remember correctly. But I want to get it out of here. I'm going to do it for $40. $40. Pentax 35 millimeter 7D our Zoom. Pretty sweet camera. Give me yours for a steal. For a crazy steal. But
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I'll put this back.
That's
Here we
what's
go.
funny. We'll end up just selling cameras to each other.
I know. If someone didn't buy that the speaker camera, I probably would have bought it. Even though I'm trying to get rid of stuff.
I know, I'll post the video. You can build your own.
I can build my own.
I really wish they would do a paint scheme like that in real life. Like, I know Polaroid tries, but like, can we just get, this is teal, purple, and yellow, like, and orange. I mean, it's the best.
It's so cool. And Zach is the lucky winner of that. We got Red Headliner says, wife actually just bought that Gen 2 Polaroid on Friday with the film bundle from our local camera store. Fun shooter. It is.
Oh, nice.
This isn't the bundle. It's just the regular. I actually gave one of these away recently, like a week ago. And I gave away a bundle one a couple months back for my photo walk event. I gave one of those away. Just giving stuff away. Which is funny because that used to be one of the catchphrases when I used to do this for full time when I had my store, retail shop. I did live sales. And apparently I used to say the phrase, I'm just giving it away, like a lot, enough to where people would want me to say it. And then I wouldn't say it until like a certain point. It was like a whole thing. And I put that on t-shirts. And I sold the t-shirts. The good old days.
Cool.
The good old days.
Yeah.
But now here I am hawking my wares on YouTube. Which I've never done it before on YouTube except last weekend.
Well, I see the benefit. Like, you have that set up where if you had a shelf, I have a shelf back there. I should bring it here so I could set it next to me. So as the stream's going and people are tuning in, they can see what hasn't gone yet, right?
Exactly.
But at least you got some space there. Maybe you can.
Yeah, exactly.
Go wide.
But for some reason, I wonder why when I switch over to this one, the music turns off. I gotta figure out why.
It's dramatic.
Yeah. Something happened when the last second, because when we set up, something happened. I pushed a button, I think, and then some setting got changed. That's why it was a weird glitch at the beginning. What else you got? What else you putting up? I got 2 things up. Now
I figure I should probably go with the cheaper stuff first, just because. I'll tell you what, though, there's some cool stuff over there. I'm looking over there. I'm like, ooh, do I really want to do this? But I will.
Same.
Let's see.
I have the same thing.
Whoa.
What'd
Just
you
bump
do?
my camera. Okay, one moment. Let me get it.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff over here on my table that I'm like, I don't really want to sell, but it's time. It's time to sell some of this stuff.
And I was really banking on I'm hoping your fans, your followers, they got the notifications turned on because I figured, hey, it's deals.
Mm-hmm.
So this, you might be familiar, is an instant camera.
It's the one,
it's a little
yes.
dusty. This is the Polaroid 1, and it still has the sticker on it.
Nice.
Very
Those
cool.
are pretty underrated
LCD.
cameras, to be honest. They're not too cool looking,
Yeah.
but they take phenomenal pictures.
Yeah, I absolutely, like in the old days, I guess years ago, I remember seeing this going, oh, it's so ugly. But now that I've come to learn to appreciate it more, and mostly because it's the closest thing that they've done when you think of like trying to replicate that SX70, like click open. That's not too bad, especially when you compare this to like the what is that? Wow, I can't think of the other one they just did. Well, even the flip, I guess, is kind of cool. But this kind of looks like almost like that thing from Star Wars, right? Like that, I don't know, those goggles that they wear. That one robot is what I think of. But anyways, this is just, I have $25 on it, but only because it's with the sticker. It is actually a fun camera where, I mean, that's for a 600 camera that you can just, pretty fun. But that's my problem. I just collect everything. It's got the little viewfinder back here if you're not familiar with it.
Oh yeah, it's a good camera.
And
the cool thing is it
yeah,
has
the
a
only
flash
thing,
and a self-timer control.
yes, and this has the LCD, and this, so the button has a little wear on it is the only real thing. The drawstring is actually really cool on this. I don't know if you can see this. It comes across the side. So I think if I'm not mistaken, yeah, you can pull this out and it's like a side holder.
It's funny.
Which
yes,
I've never seen any camera with that.
I did. So it's funny you bring that up, Grumpy. So I didn't do a dedicated video on it, but I've included them into videos. Oh, like a couple of them. I know I included it in, I think it was my Oregon Coast video, I think it was, where I took bunch of cameras out, and that was one of them. I've never done a complete dedicated video on that camera, but I have included them in videos. They're pretty underrated. They're pretty cool.
Tripod mount.
I know. Yeah, you need it with the self timer.
Now I don't know how to actually.
So someone's asking if just cameras. So I have a mixture of cameras and some other just accessories. I don't know about you.
I have all cameras.
That's fine.
Camera stuff.
There's no wrong answer there. Someone's asking we should pin a comment on the top of in the chat with everything that is available for people to just tune in. Well, I mean, it's not really a way to do that unless we had a third person monitoring like a mod. I don't have mods.
Yeah.
So, sorry, not happening. You got to tune in. You got to be here. Luckily, you haven't missed too much at all, really. This is only, I think yours is the 5th item we've put up, and there's 2 right here. So,
yeah,
you're not too far behind. Let's see here. Let's throw up. I won't do a camera. How about that? Let's
cool.
do. We'll have 2 of these. These are pretty cool. And I'm gonna give them a good deal. Who's familiar with Retrograde Engineer, aka Aviv? Anybody? Yeah, you should know Aviv. So let's do this. Here we go. I have 2 of. Well, not his, but they are his. He has a fun little story. A lot of these companies stopped making these types of lenses. These 37 millimeter mounted lenses. Companies stopped making them. Well, Aviv decided on his own to keep them going. He found the companies that made them and continued them. So these are not branded Retrograde Engineer. These are just some generic one. Like here's, what is this, Teco? And this one literally has nothing. But these are the lenses that he does offer these days. Really cool. I think he sells them for like anywhere from like 50 and up. I think maybe 35 for like different ones. But I'm going to sell these each for $25 each. $25 each. There we go. And these are 37 millimeter threads. You can hook them onto his adapters that he does make for Polaroid cameras, Instax cameras, various mounts that he offers. Really, really cool. And so these are glass lenses. I should probably say which these are. This is a 2x lens, telephoto, and this is a wide angle and macro. And it has a macro that threads off. So it's a twofer. Yeah. I mean, I can kind of, sort of give you an idea.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, a little bit, but it'll be, yeah, you just kind of have to put it on your own lens to get the full effect. But really cool lenses, $25, and the wide angle comes with the lens cap. So, there you go. We got Lou in the house. No mods. Time to start saying bad words. Don't be doing that. Don't encourage people, Lou. Sweet Lou Photography in the house, people. It's funny. I like that. All right, you're up, Dave. What do you got?
It's gonna be more camera stuff, believe it or not.
Bring it on. That's what I mean. That's good stuff. I mean, I've got loads of stuff. Like I said, there is mostly cameras, but I have some accessories, and I have some stuff that are like, why not put up? Like I have some microphones and things just in case there are creators in the house, such as Lou. So you never know who's watching. What do you got?
Well, and I was kind of hoping I'd see some more of my followers jumping in here, but they might be busy. But this is actually really cool. You ready for this? Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man, I could just sell everything to you.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
This is new in the case. Let me get a better light. Sorry, there you go.
Where's Diego at? That's what I'm saying.
I know, right? He's going to be missing out. So I don't know. I've never opened this, so I don't know how it lights up. I want to get a good shot of it. Yeah, so it lights up neons, and that's kind of how they marketed it, where you'd push this button. And as far as I know, it's a clear camera. If I can get in there, I know it's super reflective, but it's transparent. So the lights, I know, go along the edge, right around this side, on the other side. But it comes with a pack of film, and the battery is dying. But you see that price right there? That's actually pretty insane, only because it's a super strange, like I say strange, but the fact that it's still in the case. And if I could get a date on this,
if somebody doesn't buy this, you're insane. That's such a good deal. Just giving.
Yeah,
it
this
away.
is pretty cool, and I've kept this. This is like part of my collection where I'm like, oh, if I wanted to have like one of a kind type of cameras, I would do a video on this because it's not necessarily one of a kind, like super rare, but it's rare that it's still in the package, and to be able to open it, pull out some vintage film, maybe use a different battery, and then light it up. The cool thing is that it's never had battery in it, so you can see the battery that's sort of exploded in there isn't going to be inside the camera, so the camera's going to be fresh and clean.
I have a feeling those cameras do go for more. So people, if they're not buying this, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's why I said it was kind of funny, because I think I actually paid like more. I don't want to say how much. I paid more because I was just like on this kick, like, oh, this will be cool. I was like on this kick for a while, buying cameras that are still in the box, because I thought that's kind of like unique, even though they're still just a point and shoot camera.
But it
has
lights up and
it's
stuff.
a 27 millimeter lens, and it's a company called Go Photo.
Go Photo with Polaroid 35 millimeter film.
Yeah, and I wish I could. I couldn't find a single video on this to see how it lights up.
Well, that could have been you.
Curious.
That could have been you. But it could also be the person that buys it. Whoever, Lou. You need more cameras. This could be your next video project, Lou. He may have left. No comment. That's okay. Let's see. What else do I got? Maybe I'll try to do another well, here we go. Something easy. I have flash cubes, aka super cubes. Look at that. 2-pack. Look at these are pretty hard to find. They're brand new. I mean, they're not worth a whole bunch of money, but they are a little tough to get. Yeah, super cubes. Not much more to say. GE, and I'm doing it for $15. I saw them go for like 20 for usually a pair, so knock $5 off. There you go.
That's pretty good, man, because I've seen them even listed for $20 a piece.
I know.
And it makes I don't have a camera to go in, but I would.
Do either of you are able to offer the pay in 4 option? What's that mean? Pay in 4 option.
Like pay for payments?
Like take payments? Like I mean, I guess technically PayPal has in the invoice section. So the way we will send you payment, not send you payment, like send you payment options. It's just an invoice that you're sent. There is a setting that I can click where it says the ability to pay it partially. So you could just like pay it partially, and then once it's paid in full, I'll just ship it out. Mess up my light. So there's that. So if there's one of these expensive items you can't pay for right up front all at once, let me know. I'll work with you. Because I do have some really expensive stuff coming. I've got like 4 items that are like really expensive, but I'm going to be selling them for like a fraction of what they actually are worth, but they're still pretty expensive. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. So it's different. So you're probably thinking of like PayPal credit. And since I'm using a PayPal invoice for you to pay, you can pay it with whatever you want. So you could use a credit card if you wanted to. And I think you can pay with PayPal credit. But I'm not 100% sure. Could be wrong. Woo! All right, we got the bulbs cubes claimed by Grumpy. All right.
That's a good deal, man.
It's a sweet deal. Grumps. All right, Grumpy claims the bulbs. All right, and then everybody, if you're make sure to, if you did claim something, as a reminder, if you're dipping out of here, not hanging out the whole stream, check the link in the description. That way you can fill out the form, and then we can send you the invoice and all that stuff with shipping included as well. All right. Nice. What else do you have, Dave?
Cameras.
Bring 'em.
Cameras. So this is the Canon. This is the Canon Telemax. Oh, sorry, I gotta really work the light there. There we go. And as far as I know, I've never used it. It is really good condition. Everything seems to function. It looks like, I'm pretty sure this zooms or like has 2 options, so you can have a zoom in.
Yeah.
So it ranges from 38 millimeter to 70 millimeter with a built-in protector, lens protector.
Ooh. Fancy.
Always a fact. I mean, back in the day, this is a really nice camera. This is a solid plastic camera, but
Yeah.
$25.
$25? Just giving that away.
Yeah.
And
I
since
know,
you're just
I
giving
put-
it away, I'm gonna mark this down. So keep talking.
Yeah, so I put 35, but I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, this thing, I don't want, there's too many cameras I have just sitting here. And it's pretty straightforward. There's not a ton of stuff on there. You can see there's just a little rewind button.
Yeah.
Then the back features a little viewfinder. This does take a battery. And then you have your option for your on and off flash. The thing that's nice about some of these cameras that are older, everything's like, this is a manual lens cover. And other than this battery, there's nothing really to break. This actually has a really good battery case. You know, some of these Canon cameras have like this plastic thing, but this just has like a hinged
Oh, yeah.
thing. It takes a specialty battery. I don't know what that would be. You know the drill.
Is that the
123 battery.
C1? Yeah, like it's like a CR2 battery, but it's like one of the other ones, right? Or is it?
But things because I look at so many different cameras like this being a hinge instead of just like a really generic flap, I feel like that alone is worth like for investing in like one of these older cameras that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So-
Now, you're doing $25.
Yeah.
That's a sweet
That'll be
deal.
going up on eBay if it doesn't end up selling here. So
I know a lot of my stuff is going to go up on eBay after this week if whatever doesn't sell. Figured to offer it here to you guys for cheaper, and I don't have to worry about the PayPal issue or eBay shenanigans. I actually have a video I never did. I recorded the entire process. It's like 6 months, of filming. I don't know. I sold something on eBay through the buyer like lived overseas, and he was like, it was through the global shipping program or whatever, and it never made it to eBay's hub here in America, and then eventually it did, but they got a refund. It was a whole thing. I recorded everything, and I never did the video. So I guess eventually I'll do that. Be on the lookout for that. Maybe probably a Patreon member video. All right. Let's
what else do you got over there?
I got a cool flash. I bought it and forgot about it, and I never used it. It's basic.
Nice.
Yeah, it's one of the Godox lens flashes. It is my vision was to use it with the Polaroid i2 camera because it kind of the flash is a little weak. But this has never been used. It's a Godox. The selling point for me on this was I can rotate this.
Yes.
Right? So you can mount it.
You never got a chance to-
I know. And my whole like thing is like if I haven't used something for more than like I don't know 6 months, I need to get rid of it. But like I've had this for like 2 years. I bought this like right after the i2 came out, but I need a way to mount it to the i2, and I don't have a solution for that. I know there's some people out there that make mounts, but I don't have them. But anyway, so I don't have a way to actually use it. So
I see.
here it is. I think it's brand new on Amazon right now. I think it's a $50 flash. It's not like a crazy expensive flash. But I'm gonna do it for $40. I'm gonna lose $10. Oh, and
Does that have a built-in?
sorry, one sec. Yes, I was gonna show the next thing. Someone's buying that Canon Super Shot, $25. We got
Oh yeah, let's see here.
Kosen bicycles.
The Shore Shot with the arm strap.
Yeah. So I'm writing your username down here, but just as an extra backup, the Canon Sure Shot. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Cool.
you. And that was $25. But yeah, going back to the flash, one of the bigger, or one of the things I think of what you're about to say, but one of the big selling points of it was the rotatability of it, but also it uses regular old batteries, some AA batteries, right?
Really?
No, you don't have to like charge it, and then like one day it goes bad, like everything else these days. So that was a big selling point for me on that. Was that one? But I never
That's
ended up
pretty. See, that's the stuff that you have to keep an eye on that.
and
just
it does
in
have
case.
slave option as well. So there you can kind of see it there. Let me zoom in here. So you can use this as like multiple flashes. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, if it doesn't sell, I'll probably force myself to use it. But $40.
Yeah, because you could do some light painting with it. You know, have you ever seen that where they flash around an object and then it just gives it this really three-dimensional look with bulb mode? You shoot in bulb mode, you go out and walk around and flash around like a car, flash underneath it.
Yeah.
And so lights are like shooting out from underneath. I've never done it, but
me neither.
You can do that.
But I know what you're talking about. I've been wanting to experiment with that. I do have an offer for $25 for this. I can't do $25. I'm already losing $10 on it. So I'm pretty sure I paid like $55 even,
pretty
something
nice.
like that. For it. I can't do $25, but $40 is pretty good. Maybe if it's up for a little bit, maybe I can come down a little bit. Maybe I'll do a little bit less, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's what's tough because unlike like a convention where you can get like the bulk deal, say, okay, how about this much for 4 items, right? Then you could kind of work it that way. Maybe.
I mean, even here, I'm open to that. So if you see a bunch of stuff up here, you could throw an offer for like, hey, would you do X amount for those 3 things or 2 things? I'm open to it. I want to move stuff out of here. I'm gonna throw in up one more. Let's see here. Ooh, this one I'm not too heartbroken if it doesn't sell. I don't know if I've shown you this, Dave, but it's a camera. It's pretty cool. Let me pull it out of the bag because the bag's the coolest part, I think, of this. So I'm gonna reveal that in a second. Oh, almost showed it. But this is a 110 film camera, but it's an M&M camera. Right, it's an M&M Smile camera. Look at that. It's pretty cool. It's basically brand new. The guy got it from, he said he bought it, used it once. It's been on the shelf for like, I don't know how long he had it for, but a long time. But it's a 110 camera. But the best part of this is the camera bag itself. But inside the bag, instructions. Got the little instructions. But the bag itself is... it's like the wrapper for the M&Ms itself. I think it's so cool. And on the other side, it has the peanuts. The peanut side of a retro M&M like candy like wrapper. I don't know. I just think that's super fun. I just think it's really cool. Yeah. So I'm not heartbroken if it doesn't sell. I'm gonna put it up for $50. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell.
Now is that Lachik or Lachik?
Yeah, it's
brand?
a Lachik or chic, however you say it. There it is.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
it's actually cool colors too. I mean, outside of the M&Ms, like it has like a kind of like a Jamaican kind of color scheme, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of. I think this came out in the '90s. I think so. It's kind of like a '90s. It could be late '80s. I'm not sure when. When did
how do you wind it?
So you wind it by you gotta put the film in first, otherwise you can't do it. But it's just this right here by your thumb. It rotates it, but it doesn't do anything until you put film in it. But the battery compartment's right here, and it's super clean. It's probably really hard to tell, but there's no corrosion in there. Nothing whatsoever. It's really nice. I think they go. I think I am pretty much spot on for value. I think they go for in this condition with the bag for about 55-ish. I'm right on the market, mostly because I'm not gonna be heartbroken if I don't sell it. But it is a pretty cool one. He's saying 30. Nah, I can't do 30. I'll tell you what. Give it a couple minutes. I might come down. It's a little bit, but I can't do 30. All right, Dave. What do you got?
All right, let's see. All right. Well,
yes, it's so cool.
This is something I'm just curious if your fans and viewers would be interested in some little old thing like this. I think it's super cool, though. So what this is, sorry, you can't see it.
I'm saying, what is it?
It's a do-it-yourself camera.
What?
It's still in the shrink wrap, and in this back will give you a better idea of what you got to expect.
You build your own camera?
Yeah, and so it's all of the components of a point and shoot, but you just put it together yourself. And these are, I guess, popular. Look at that price. I got a crazy price on that thing.
I covered it up. There's $20, dude.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah,
build your own camera. It's like a lightsaber. It's like a rite of passage.
I know, and this was just to kind of get the party started, the pricing, because I'm pretty sure I paid 40 for this when I bought it.
Oh.
Obviously not because it's worth 40, but because it's such a cool anomaly, and like just that thing where it's still in this crazy, I would say 1980s shrink wrap, kind of, maybe early 90s, I don't know, but I just think this is the kind of stuff that I thought I'll just do a quick little video on, and then it's been 5 years, and I'm like, yeah, I probably am not going to put together that camera. But it's also because it's in the shrink wrap, which is the coolest part. It's also the reason I haven't opened it, because it's like, these are always usually opened if you ever would even see them, because people want to see what's inside, right?
Yeah, it's like
I wish I could see.
It's like the boss I work for. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
Yeah, right. And you can see that, as far as the cool thing about it is Amerikit. Do you think it was made in America?
Absolutely
Probably not.
Absolutely not.
Dude, it says, does it say? It would be amazing if it actually said. It doesn't say though. So
it could
yeah,
be like
solderless
Japan.
period.
It could be Japan.
No focusing, no soldering. Learn the light, lens, and film speed exposure. Easy to assemble. Detailed manual.
But that's like the coolest thing. Like, you have model kits as kids, right? They're like cars. They don't do anything afterwards. It's just you build it. It looks cool. This, you build it. You have all that fun, right? And then you can use it. It's got the functionality of it. That would be super cool to like open and actually shoot and see how the quality of pictures are. That'd be really fun.
And that's where this is like a all-in-one. This is like a producer pack. If you have a YouTube channel for photography, this is an episode right here. That's what you're buying. You're buying an episode.
You're buying, seriously.
This could start your YouTube career. Who knows?
You know what? That's funny you say that, because that right there probably would start somebody's YouTube channel. That's hilarious.
Pretty neat, but yeah.
So to recap, what we have up currently. So for me, I have the Godox IA32 flash for $40. I have the M&M 110 camera, super cool, with its bag, which is pretty rare. And then I also have the Pentax Zoom for $35, and a brand new sealed Polaroid Polaroid Now Gen 2 for $75. I'll mark it down one. I'll just do $70, which is crazy. This is a $120 camera.
Dude, if I was watching this stream, that's where I'm like, man, I would be spending so much money.
I know. All right, what do you have currently yourself? Oh wait, I have one more.
Yeah.
I forgot about these. I also have the 37mm lenses. I have a 2x and a wide angle for $25 each. Maybe I'll do a bundle deal on them. If you want them both, I'll do both of them for $40. How about that? They're now a bundle. You can only buy them as a bundle. $40. That's what right there. All right, what do you have, Dave? What's left in your stash? Oh,
this is just that. Well, this is just what I put up so far, which is the yellow point and shoot camera and the do-it-yourself camera.
Ooh, Grumpy is claiming the Godox flash. Gotcha. All right, continue. Sorry, Dave.
He's getting it. I have some other stuff, and it's not like that's where this stuff, if no one's interested, we can just move along, because this, I get it. It's not for everyone. But I do got some... I got something I should bring out before. Yeah, let me get this other thing I got. Right. Pretty premium. Not something that I would... well, let me think about this for a second. Well, actually...
That's okay. All right, I'm setting this aside for Grumps. It's a good deal. I think Retrograde sells these. I should look him up. He has them on... I think he does Etsy currently. I think he's working on a website. But I think these are like... $35-$40 each, maybe more. I gotta double check.
All right, this is a viewer special. This is a
viewer. Here we go.
Subscriber special.
I'm probably gonna want it.
Well, there's one caveat. So this is, look at this thing in the case.
In the case.
Not what you think.
All right.
But
oh, you're covering it. All right. Ooh, it's a Pentax.
Get that eBay search going. Basically, what we have here is a Pentax. I believe it. Yeah, it's the P30.
Ooh,
this is a P30, 35mm. It comes with a flash, and it comes with a zoom mega lens. Look at this thing.
Dang.
Now, there's the caveat, which is I have actually tried using this. There's something wrong with it.
Oh,
which is unfortunate.
what's wrong?
And I haven't figured out. I did some searching online, and it's just beyond. It's like something I guess that's common with the P30 in how it winds the film, where it has a hand wind, which is super cool. I mean,
Yeah.
so there it gripped. Okay, and I have it turned on right now, so it does have a battery. It does fire. The problem I found was though, there's something that happens that you should only have to do that twice. But I found that I was winding through an entire roll, and it never like switched into the mode to say that it's next frame.
Oh.
And yeah, I did some searching, and it's just there's videos even talking about it and taking it apart and doing some stuff, but it's just beyond me, and I don't have a passion for the P90 or the P30 that much. But it's actually a really nice camera. I mean, this is a solid build, and it comes with the case and instruction manuals and all that stuff.
Nice.
But I just put $45 on here just because it does, like, well, I shouldn't say it does work. It works as far as it fires and takes photos, but I've never been able to get through a whole roll without it not catching that roll. And so,
Oh, is there a way to like
I'm
fix
willing to do
that? Because I wonder if there's like
there is,
shops.
but it's going to be, oh yeah, you could send it somewhere. They could probably do it. I guess from what I can find, it's something inside the internal mechanism, and I think it's just one of those things where it's like, this is where I called it after I went out and shot it. I was like, okay, I don't have time to take another camera apart, but I thought this was going to be like this is the camera. I'm like, wow, I finally have a legit 35 millimeter camera, and it feels so good. Like actually, so now it caught, so that it did it, and then we'll turn it on. Nice. I mean, it takes
nice.
a nice, but yeah, so it's just Pentax. I use it for doing videos and photos. Like I take photos of the camera when I need something with a hot shoe on it.
Or like, yeah, it's good for that, for like a dumb, like a, what do you call that, prop almost. Well,
yeah, so that's what it's doing.
I guess since you put one up, I'll put one up as well. I have a 35 millimeter Nikon. It is the Nikon EM. It's really cool if you're just wanting to get started in 35 millimeter like SLR type, cameras, but don't want to worry about settings because it's automatic. It's an automatic camera. It does have bulb mode as well, which is kind of fun. It works. And not only that, it does have a whole box of stuff. This isn't the right lens. It goes with it. I'm just going to throw it in. It doesn't go with this camera though, because I don't know what else to do with it, so you get it for free. There's also the flash, and then it's like brand new too. It's like mint condition. Then there's a grip, which is also an auto winder, so it will wind your shots for you every time you take the picture, which is kind of cool. It doubles as a grip. There's also what is there? There's this like threadable, I guess, attachment lens. No, this is a teleconverter. This is a teleconverter. I think it's actually for this. This is for this. So never mind. This is for this. I don't know. I can't remember what mount that is. Like the M2 or M42. I can't remember what it is. And then it also has the manuals for the camera and the flash. And it should have also the grip in here too. If I remember right. The grip manual. Yeah, there it is.
So what is it?
The what?
What's the name of the camera? It's the Nikon what?
EM. The Nikon EM. And it's in really
What's that
good
stand
condition.
for, EM?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. But it's just for the casual professional, I guess you could say, like the casual consumer maybe. It doesn't have all the manual controls unless you throw on a lens that has the manual aperture. That's pretty much all you would get. But it's got everything in there. Really cool. I'm selling the whole box, the whole kit for $100. $100. I think it goes for like $120 by itself. It's not a crazy expensive camera, but I'm selling the whole box with the flash, the grip, all that good stuff. Yeah, $100. It's a great little starter camera, or just a mess around camera. It has a self timer too, right here. I'm pretty sure that's what that's for, because that's where my other Nikon is used for. Hang on, I think that's a self timer. Yeah, self timer. Pretty cool. Yeah, $100. I don't have a tag.
Not bad.
There we go. A little sticking out.
So that has just the long lens. It doesn't have a shorter, like 50 millimeter. or
Yeah,
anything
no
with the
lens. Not selling it with a lens, just body only. It does have this, which I think you can mount it somehow, but you need an adapter. And I can't remember what mount that. Someone in the chat, let me know. What's the lens that you thread on? I can't remember the name of it. Isn't it like M42 or something like that? But it is a 80 to 210 millimeter. It's actually a pretty nice lens. It's probably worth, $50 by itself, probably. It's pretty cool though. But it came with this, but it wasn't for it. But I'm just gonna get rid of it with it. Alrighty, what do you got? What do you got next?
Just another camera.
Just another camera. I'm gonna throw up a non-camera next, just to mix it up.
So this is premium. Let me just double check. Yeah. Look at this.
Ooh.
Not what you think at first. Not what you think at first. Chris knows what this is.
Yeah.
But this is an Instax camera with Polaroid branding because it's the Mio, which is a Polaroid Instax Mini instant camera.
The one I own,
I
got 35.
from you. Yeah, and I have 35 on here only because I have so many Instax Mini cameras.
That's a steal.
This is a nice. Yeah, that's a nice price. Especially, the form factor is pretty neat. You would understand this, where compared to typical Instax Mini cameras, where you have this. I don't have the battery to put this in. This does protrude out when you turn it on, but it's the form factors. That's probably one of the smallest Instax Mini cameras.
It is.
Almost,
and what's really cool about that camera, you can turn the flash off.
Neat. Okay. Oh,
yeah.
There's controls on top.
Yes, that's one of the few that you can actually do that on an Instax style camera, even though it's technically Polaroid.
Yeah.
But yes.
And I don't. What are these other options? I forget. I don't.
I think it's just focus, basically.
Oh yeah, focus, and I think it has a self timer.
I don't remember.
Maybe not.
I'm sure.
No, maybe it's just a flash on and off. I think maybe it does have a timer. I wish I had the battery in it, but that's right off the shelf. As you can see, it doesn't take up a ton of room on the shelf. So this is one of those things that I'm like, really? Do I need to? It's not like the cool thing about this, again, with these older cameras, this battery comes out.
Yeah.
So it can sit there for years. And unlike
worry.
the rechargeable battery cameras, this thing will be ready to go whenever you get a battery plugged into it.
Grumpy says buying a camera without a lens is like buying a car without tires. I would disagree because
that's true.
Not really, because every camera you go buy doesn't come with a lens unless it's like a entry level, like a I don't know, like those kit lens type ones. But you try to buy like anything over like $300, it doesn't come with a lens.
Yeah, and that mount is pretty universal. I mean, as far as Nikon mounts,
Nikon is the most
popular.
Nikon is the only brand that, correct me if I'm wrong, but the only brand that has never changed its lens mount since it started, until they released like that Z series, the mirrorless type cameras, which is like kind of a class of its own. I think that might have changed, but even to this day, they still make the Nikon F mount. It started with F and still is doing it. So it's the most versatile, common, whatever you want to call it, lens mount system out there. So yeah.
Right, okay, yeah. So
you can grab a Nikon E. Nikon E 50mm for 1.8 around 150 or less on KEH. What's KEH? Are you familiar with KEH?
Oh, it's a lens company. Yeah, it's a lens. They sell used lenses.
Oh.
As we're both reaching for cameras.
I dropped my pen. Yeah, that's a good 150 for a 50mm 1.8. That's a pretty good deal. I think the EM stands for electromechanical. FYI. And yeah, it's the F mount. Oh yeah, definitely F mount lens. Yeah, thanks for that. I bet that's what it stands for, because it is an automatic camera, other than the bulb mode option. And it does have an M90, which I think has something to do with the flash. I think it's like a flash thing.
Okay.
But it's cool. It's gonna be yours. I'll tell you what, fire selling it. Buy it for me right now. $85 for the full box. Full box. $85. Nikon. It's like mint condition. Mostly, not really mint. It's like very lightly used with the strap. The strap's probably more beat up than the camera. The camera's really nice, clean. And this was purchased on the road trip down to San Francisco last year. When I did that road trip with my friend Caleb and that other YouTuber person, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, 85.
That's nice, man. I'll have to keep an eye on that, because I ever since I was a kid, I'm like, I always wanted a metal. It's metal, right? Like it's metal with like a faux leather wrap.
It's both. It's metal and it has some plastic. It's a kind of a mixture. It's not full metal like those ones, because this was a more entry level ish. So
I see.
To lower the cost of it, they changed it, but it's metal and plastic. It's a mixture. Actually, and 58 to 71 is just the body. Oh, from KEH, which I'm not familiar. I need to look them up more. If I didn't have a Canon AE1 already, I'd grab that Nikon. You should. How's 25 for the Mio sound, Zach? Meanwhile, he did buy the speaker from you. You know,
yeah, I could save on some shipping.
Maybe throw in. Maybe how much is it? 35? Why don't you do 30? Maybe in the middle. I'm gonna negotiate for you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think that camera's like 50 plus though. Maybe even 80.
But this is the VIP access.
It's true.
We'll let's put it up for 25. We'll do that.
You do it?
We'll put that part of the bundle deal.
Bundle deal. All right. He now is the proud owner of the Bluetooth speaker and the Mio, the one of a kind speaker, by the way. Keep that in mind. I'm a little jealous. I kind of wanted that. Mio. Oh wait. Okay, you sold me 30. He said 35. He changed his mind. He said 35. 35.
The delay of the
there
chat.
There's
some other stuff here.
There is a delay, but not by that much.
So I had this also. If we're going to throw something else up, this is interesting. I'm actually surprised, because I just think this is like a hefty duty. This is a 35 millimeter camera. This is called the Minolta Freedom Zoom.
Freedom Zoom.
And
this come out
at first glance, you think it's normal, but like, look at the size. This is a chonker of a camera.
Wow.
It is a solid brick plastic. Like, it is industrial, and on top, you're gonna see it's got these zoom lenses over here, or zoom buttons, so you can zoom in.
What?
And unfortunately, it takes like one of those proprietary batteries, so I don't have the battery to try it. But I wanted to. But like, you can see, look at that.
What's the zoom range?
This was back in the day. Let's see here. It says that it goes from 35 to 105. That's pretty impressive for an all-in-one little. 105. And it's funny because, I mean, it's glass. This thing's heavy. It doesn't even, the battery is in it, but I have it marked at 25, but I'm going to go 15.
What?
15.
25 was already a steal.
I know.
Dude, Dave's
just because I
giving away stuff, man.
This will unfortunately probably cost more in shipping.
Yeah, well, maybe Zach wants it and he can throw it in. You know what I'm saying?
But you can see it's clean.
Someone's saying you can put 2 CR5 batteries. Oh, well, he's guessing. Never mind.
Oh, and if it's this camera that he's referring to, it's one of these, like, it's one of those types of batteries.
Yeah. I remember those.
That, yeah. But tripod mount, I can't. It's just like 2.5 inches, 3 inches thick.
Dang.
It's like a block. It's like a big block of cheese. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's pretty. I mean, I would almost think I'd be like wishing this was a video camera, right? Like if I'm going to carry all this to an event, you think of back in the 90s or maybe late 80s when this came out, this would have been, I mean, I think the biggest benefit of this is the 103 zoom. And it comes with it's got the lens cap. Clean,
dude. $15. That's crazy. Crazy, madman. All right.
Yeah.
My next thing that I'm putting up, not camera related, well, it's in the same family. I have a microphone. I don't know if this is the right audience, but I've got one of these. I only use it once because then I ended up just breaking down and getting a DJI Osmo right after I got this. So this had hardly any use. But this is, let me get this camera away. Meanwhile, Nikon's still available. I lowered the price to, what was it? $85. Great deal. It's taking up space, so get it out of here. This is the X5M. It's kind of like a DJI for a fraction of the cost, but it's really cool in the sense that it has a chargeable case. When you open it up, it's not charged, but everything powers on the moment you open the case, which is really cool. And it has two microphones, and then it has the receiver and 3 different ways you can connect it. So USB-C, Lightning, and 3.5, which is really cool. And it's always charged because it goes in the case, and it's really cool. I think I paid $80 for this, and also it has all the different cables and things. It was like $80, I want to say. Not crazy expensive, not like super duper like high end, but pretty cool. And I'm gonna put it up for $65. I don't know if this is the right audience for it, but you know, it is. Oh hey. Zach said, oh, he can't do. Never mind. Okay, I thought I got excited there for a second. I thought he was saying he wanted it. But he says, I want to see my pictures in 15 minutes, not weeks. I agree with you, Zach. I'm with you. And I don't want to have to pay again to see my photos. You pay for the film, and then you got to pay to get developed, unless you develop it yourself. But either way, you still have to pay for the chemicals and stuff, so you're still technically paying for it again. Grumpy says, wish you started this earlier. 9 p.m. on the East Coast, works early at 4 a.m. Well, you know, can't please everybody. I guess you're grumpy and you're fulfilling your username. I like it.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
But I appreciate you hanging out. He's also a Spitfire Club member, so shout out to his name is Dave actually. And fun fact, Knob Top Dave. Grumpy bought some of your glasses, the Stranger Things glasses, because he sent me I have it. It's in my binder full of like people that send me stuff in the mail. He sent me a picture of him wearing them.
Oh, nice, awesome, thanks.
Yeah.
So, this stream, is it going unlisted when it's done, or is it available for replay, or is it just not something that?
So I'm going to leave it up for replay for probably at least a day or two, and then I'll probably take it down after that. Yeah, so that way, some people can get the option to like watch it later and then like message and like, hey, I see you didn't sell it. Maybe maybe you sell it. Sell me something, after the fact. So I'll leave it up for a little bit. I took the last week's one down already though. But yeah, did you grab something? I saw you went away for a while. What you got?
Yeah, I had to go get this. It's a chunker. If you know, you know. This is a ProCam. Polaroid ProCam.
Get out of town. That's a good camera. Real quick though, before you talk about that, someone's asking about, is that MM500 lens a 50 millimeter? They're asking.
Yeah, let's see here.
I
set it over here.
And Grumpy Dave is saying he'll watch in the morning. He'll finish it out. But thank you so much for tuning in. And make sure to fill out that form. Not that I can't get a hold of you, but just make sure to fill out this form. All right, what you got? Is it 50 millimeter? It is.
Yeah, 50 millimeter.
50.
There's your ISO setting.
Let me go full screen there.
Yeah, get really close in there.
Yeah, 50 mil. Nice. Sweet. But
Optical color lens.
and how much was it? Was it 25?
15.
Oh, 15. That one was 15.
15.
Even
this
better.
is just to get the pocketbooks warmed up.
Pocketbook.
Nice, satisfying click. If you can hear that.
Nice.
That's a ball bearing clicker. That's not like a plastic clicker.
That's a ball bearing.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can feel it rolling in there.
Love it. All right, that Pro Cam. Talk to me.
Yeah, and so one of the reasons now, of course, they don't make the film for this anymore.
But you can load in
which
600.
is the Spectra. Yeah, there is a company that makes the Spectra cartridge that lets you put 600 in, and you can even 3D print one and do a little hack if you wanted. I don't know if it's DIY or not, but there's some modifications you have to do to the camera to do that. I think.
There isn't. So there's a couple options that you do have. One, the easiest and cheapest and fastest way you can get to shooting with that again. I've done a video on it too. You can just, if you have a empty cartridge of Spectra, which there might be a good time in a second. I do have a Spectra camera I was going to put up. But if you have the cartridge, you can load in 600 film into it and still shoot it in that camera as it is.
Cool.
And if the battery is dead in the cartridge, it's the same battery that's also in 600 film. So you just put the new battery in the same cartridge for Spectra, and you can still technically shoot with that. But that right there is the best. That's the best Spectra camera they ever made.
Yeah, this one will burn in time and date into your film, which I think that's the coolest thing I wanted to try because I was just so fascinated with how they do that.
Yeah.
And then you have your options for autofocus and then flash. And I'm not sure what this one is. I guess that's brightness.
That
brightness
is
up and
flash,
down.
and then that's your exposure compensation. Yeah.
And then
Speaking
when you
of
close
Spectra,
that little viewfinder,
I guess I'll put
it cuts
mine
away.
up.
This thing's a beast.
Well, you want to see a bigger beast? How much are you asking for that camera? I don't think you put a price up.
I put $20.
$20, dude, that's crazy.
Dude, this is the fire sale. Get it started. The weight is definitely going to hit a little bit on the shipping.
Dude, that's nuts money right there. Okay, someone's asking if would you do $10 for the MM500?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right.
Yeah, and
the E.
I didn't even bother to look this up. Yeah, I didn't even bother to look this up, but it comes with the case. It has this little extra ring. Sorry, excuse me. Has a little plastic ring that comes with it. Kind of makes the lens flare out.
Sweet. And make
So you
sure
can put that on there.
if you're just joining us, make sure to fill out that form in the description. That way we can get you an invoice with all the correct information to get shipped over to you and paid. So if you just join in, and if you're not planning to stick around, fill out that form. Nice. Look at that. $10.
Yeah,
That's a
with
good deal.
instructions. Yeah, I think to me this is the novelty of the instructions and the original packing material is part of the fun of some of these older cameras that are just like really simple for the most part.
Yeah.
Comes with a
So
lens cap.
here's my crazy beast. It's a Spectra camera. It is expensive, but I'm gonna sell it for under what it's worth, but it's still really expensive. So brace yourselves, people. But it's time to part ways with the SLR5.
What? Holy smokes!
It's so big you have to use two hands. That's what she said.
Wow, Diego is gonna be like, wait, what?
I think Diego has one. I think.
got
I know
three
you've
of them.
used one before. Maybe it was borrowed. This works. I did a video on it. If you try to buy one of these, if you go on eBay and look for them, very few of them are listed as tested. They are all selling as untested cameras for like close to $400 as untested. As low, I see them as low as around 300-ish untested as well. But this does work. And cool thing is, you could get right to shooting because there's still an empty cartridge that I will include with it. You load it on up, and there's still juice in this one. So it still works. But there's no film, so it won't let me actually do the focusing. I was going to show you the cool thing about it. It has a, yeah, it's not going to let me do it. Oh, it's trying to charge the flash. Hang on. Can I actually do it? The way it focuses, it shoots a light beam out as 2 dots. And you just move yourself, the camera, back and forth to try and line up the 2 dots. And it like projects it out like on a wall, like a laser beam. It's so cool.
It's not laser.
It's not laser. I think it's just literally a light. Because there's 2 like ports here, I guess you'd call it. And it projects that light outwards. Now, inside the grip, where is it? Right here. Let me go overhead. You do have to load in AA batteries. And the contact, it's like brand new, no corrosion or anything. I'll pull it out and show you. And this still works. I don't have any batteries in it. I don't store things with batteries so they don't corrode. It's like brand spanking new. And it does have the instruction manual with it as well. A nice little extra thing. This was used in the medical-ish field, I guess you would say. I shouldn't say ish. It was meant for like the working professionals of like medical fields and also like CSI crime scenes and stuff. This was never like released for public use. It wasn't like marketed. I don't think you could technically.
That's awesome.
I don't think you could technically buy it. At the time period, for yourself, unless you had like a business. But yeah, it is cool. It has a really cool lens in here where it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So literally it's a 1-to-1. So you take a picture of like an object, and you have to be super close though. It's a 1-to-1 shot of it in regular scale. They can go super close, take pictures of like your eyeball. It's pretty fun. It's unique, little piece of history, and it works. Did a video on it, like I said, but it's been sitting on my shelf for the last couple years. I think it's time to move it on. It is expensive, but I am going to mark it a little under for what I saw them for as untested, but this is tested. And it's $365. It is a pricey big boy. But
no, it's only $1 a day for a year. That's perfect.
Literally $1. It's a cup of coffee a day.
For a year.
Not even. I think coffee's even cheap. Is more expensive these days. Someone say never heard of that one before. Yes, a lot of people haven't. That is a serious camera. It is a serious camera. It's really cool. You can own a piece of Polaroid history. But it is an SLR camera, mind you. That's why it's called the SLR5. Doesn't have a fancy name because it wasn't meant for commercial or public use, or consumer
and that's
use.
For that's it does close-ups. It's primarily for close-ups. It's
primarily for close-ups, but it does have. I think the widest angle is a like 2x lens, which is about a headshot. You could do like a headshot on a Polaroid. That's like the widest that you'll get, which is still pretty cool. And then where's there's a I think it's the 1x. It labels it out on here too. The way it works, so you look at the top, it's just a dial, and each one of these is an actual lens that rotates in the camera. So here's the widest angle, which is for headshots, 4x, which is I guess a 26 inches away from the lens, a 10 inches away from the lens, 5, and a 3-inch from the lens, 3x. You have to be you're literally like this far away from the lens. And I did it in the video. Wow. I did it in the video when I originally did it. But yeah, it's a unique camera. And it takes a unique person to want it. But it's a cool one. Oh no, I lost my headphones. Yeah. There we go. Now I can hear you. I'm hardwired in. All right. There it is.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet. For a second, I thought that was a film scanner. Kind of. $1 each day, someone says. Yeah, exactly. Is what I was thinking. So the funny thing about the film scanner, the ProCam that you have, there is an attachment for it where you take it and you flip it up vertically and you attach this like hood, I guess, to the front, and you can use it as a scanner. It'll take spectra shots of macro shots, like really close up. You can even people back in the day, I guess you could use it for even taking pictures of 35mm and 120. There's an attachment for it. So I've been told or heard. Used a lot in the medical field back in the day. It was medical, a lot of crime scenes and stuff, but mostly dental. Mostly the dental field. And there is attachments for it, but those are rare. Really rare and hard to find. They're worth more than the camera. But there's attachments you can hook to it to get even closer and do some crazy stuff with it. It's insane. Anyway, there it is.
You think about
one of the expensive items I'm putting up today.
Yeah, and you think about like when that came out at the time, you're talking in the industry, it would be the only way you could get instant photos of close-up stuff like that.
Yeah.
The closest thing would be maybe, I guess even back then, there wouldn't have been hour developing places. You could rush order a development, but you'd still have to send it out, where that would be within minutes. You would have that photo. So like specifically dentists and stuff, I can imagine that would be huge. They probably took thousands of pictures of that thing.
Yeah, crime scenes was the big one. This one's saying back in the day with the crime scenes, especially for Tool, Mark, and other impressions. Yes, dental field, things like that. It's really cool. But it's just fun to experiment with now for whatever use you want. But it does do headshots, which is cool. So you can do portraits and things. It does have that ability. Anyway, it's huge.
I'm waiting for the transparent version to show up.
Of this one? Yeah.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
I have a friend that's still selling their clear sonar Sun 660 one for a lot of money. All right. Well, that was one of the big ticket. It might be one of the. Yeah, it's like the mid-range one. I have a little bit lower one, but I also have a way more expensive one than that coming later. But what do you got? What you got?
All right. Well, we'll get into the more novelty stuff here.
Novelty.
Ugh, sorry. Excuse me. One second. Let me just see something real quick.
Yeah, I can come off you.
Because I'm actually curious about this one.
I'll come off you for a second. If you're not ready, I can show this again. I'm going to fire sale it right now.
Yeah.
Fire sale this. Get it out of here. Buy it from me, guys. I had it for $40. Marked it down to 35, but I'm going to mark it one more time. I'm going to mark this down to $30. This is the Pentax Zoom 70R. Really nice. It works. I never used it. I load it with batteries to test it. It does work. I got it from a photographer in San Francisco at PolaCon last year. It's really nice. $30. Boom, bang, whatever, how that phrase goes. $30. It could be yours. No, yeah. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're all good. It's all good. Lou just came and went, didn't he? That jerk.
He was just stopping by. Yeah, I sent him a message just to try to trick him into hanging out, but I realized he'd probably be better off just looking at a photo of what I'm selling and seeing if there's anything. So this, I had to double check because I'm like, am I going to? Yeah, I think so.
All right, what you got?
This is what I'm just selling to you. You might already know what this is.
Oh no, you don't. You have that?
This is a 35 millimeter photo camera. I don't think. Let's see here. Oh, it has a protective lens in the center, but this features characters from Star Wars, Jar Jar Binks, and the likes, and their overlays that are here on this clear film. And you can roll, and you basically I haven't got to use this.
Yeah.
But the premium feature is Jar Jar Binks.
Obviously.
Which I think. But
so
I bought this. Specifically, I bought this because what I wanted to do was take this apart.
Yeah.
And restring this clear thing to put anything I want. But then it was such a cool camera that I'm like, I cannot do that. That is just so ridiculous.
I think that's a little pricey camera too.
For people out on the internet, but for your fans,
this is $35. $35, dude. Get out of here, dude.
I'm gonna get it.
If that doesn't sell, I'm not buying that.
I know, right? Well, and the reason is because I have two of them. I bought a second one, and I'm like, all right. Well, because like I said, I was gonna take one apart, and I thought, because my thought was, I'd never shot on positive film. You know, they make projector film that's positive. And
yeah,
I thought,
it's like slide film or whatever.
Photos, and I just won't cut
Reversal
the film, and I'll roll that film thinking that, I don't know for sure, but if that film that's inside this camera is 35 millimeter, then I could basically make my own overlays of anything I wanted. And in my mind, I would actually make cooler overlays, because the way they did it, they have like a very hard line.
Yeah.
So when you take a photo, it's like a hard line and then the character beside you. I would rather it be like just the character's head that's superimposed over the person or something. I don't know, but I never got to mess with it. But yeah, you wouldn't think of it. You wouldn't think it, but these do go for a lot.
They do.
Just I think because they're just a little rare. This one has just some schmutz, something that it can clean up. These are just like, I don't know what, not dirt, but yeah, kind of like dirt. Clean up nice.
And that's 1999 Episode 1 Star Wars.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end of an era, 35 millimeter kids toy camera. So crazy. It's so silly. I love it. But yeah, this is something I brought tonight just mostly for the super fans of your channel and stuff, because exactly like, and again, that's why I'm like trying to sell stuff where obviously I could throw it up on eBay and wait for a long time, but yeah. Or just take pictures and send them to you.
Yeah, it's a good deal. I might be buying that if no one buys it. Take all the earnings I've got. I'm trying to get rid of stuff and buy more. How about that?
It was so bad too, because what I was going to this is why I have to get rid of it, because I've been surfing Facebook Marketplace for the little I can't think of it, Luke Skywalker's car. They made a little ride-on car for kids.
Oh yeah.
And I've seen people convert them into so adults can ride them. I'm like, I'm gonna drive that thing around with my robe and just take pictures with this thing. I'm like, what am I doing? I can't take it that far.
It's funny. When Toys R Us went under, they closed up. And they clearanced out those land speeders for like $100. They were like $500 originally, and then they clearanced them out. And I knew so many people that bought those. They're just rolling down the street, riding them around because they were dirt cheap, and missed out on those.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
I still keep an eye out, but yeah, I just like the idea of taking pictures, but to be able to do custom overlays would be amazing. And I'm trying to think. So this is episode 1.
Yeah. So
episode 1. I have to look here real quick. So episode 1, it would have the Darth Maul. So that's pretty amazing overlay. Like I was all happy for the Jar Jar Binks because I just think he's a silly character. Yeah. But yeah, you have some classic. I think at this point, Darth Maul is just as classic. Like when you go back, and maybe not the effects are that great, but the fight scenes. When I watched the fight scenes, they literally trained. This wasn't like they were doing quick cuts to make it look cool. They were like training and choreographing. That makes it more fun to rewatch those older movies.
Right. Someone's saying they kind of want that. Well, Rig Squad, why don't you snatch it up for probably? You're probably selling that thing for half of what it's worth, maybe more. That's such a good deal. $35 for pretty rare, unique camera from the 90s, especially.
And you really can't see it, but it's not going to show up. But if you get that overlay, I think that overlay is a 35 millimeter film.
It does kind of look like it, just without the sprockets, like that was cut off.
And the image is upside down. That's hilarious. The working mechanism of this camera, in my mind, just gave me so many ideas, because it's stuff that you do with the Polaroid where you do the overlays. Well, this has a winding wheel, so you could have multiple overlays. I know it's on 35 millimeter film, but you think about all the Stranger Things overlays, but imagine they were all on this one roll. You could just change between them based on the scenes you're in. Like, this is actually, if this camera's mechanism was just in a more simplified version of a camera, in my mind, that would be the DIY camera. Too bad that's not a camera that you can just take apart and build your own.
Yeah.
Superimpose.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
that's sitting there.
It's a good deal. Someone better snatch it up before I do. But next thing I'm putting up is it's a camera bag. It's brand new with its tags. Wrong button. It is made by was it how you say it? PNY Tech? Yeah, or PGY Tech. Might be a little dark in here, but it's the One Go. It's a rope string bag. It's pretty cool. I have too many bags though. But it has the tags and everything. It is a camera bag. It zips. Look at that. Got the compartment. It's got the. Here, I'll try and get the shape of it for you. There you go. Kind of has like a bellow or whatever, like a, I don't know, a half circle, I guess. But it is sort of flat on the bottom. What I really like about it is a, you know, standard bag with the strap, but right here it's a rope that you can pull, and now you have a handle. You can kind of just walk around with it. It's a pretty cool bag. It has, I think it has a side pouch somewhere, isn't it? No, that was the other model. There's a larger model, but it holds a decent amount of stuff, not like mass amount, but a camera and a couple lenses. It's pretty cool. Padded, nice camera bag. You can buy this still from them. I want to say it's like a $70 bag, I think. I'm pretty sure. But I'm gonna put it up for $50. Brand new with tags. $50. I think we're getting some interference from your microphone there, Dave.
Oh man, is it feeding back?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, it's like a hum. Getting that, you know, that hum. Oh, it's gone now.
That's interesting.
Here, I'll mute you for just for a second, see if it's you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's from your end, but it's not that bad.
Oh, hey.
It's your cable. It might be your cable. Is it in all the way?
Yeah, it's good.
Maybe you're just picking up some random frequency. Have you ever done that before? I've done that where it wasn't even connected, and I put the headphones on, and I put my thumb on the end of the like a 30 or a 3.5 millimeter, and I was getting like a radio signal one time.
It's very possible. Because the ridiculous setup, because I forgot my mic at work, that I literally am running my DJI wireless mic to the receiver.
Works. Oh, that works.
Even though it's 6 inches away. Why it doesn't need to be wireless? What am I doing?
No, that's fine. It's fine. It goes away I think it's just when you move around too much. All right, I got the bag. I'm gonna put up one more thing, just something quick. What's something quick? Here we go. Here's a unique camera. Kind of rare. Good luck finding one type of rare. Moving this bag. Weird bag, $50. But yeah, I have this one right here. This is the Cam 96. Look at that. It's made technically by Retrospect. Technically, but it is Polaroid Originals. Polaroid just made claim, and they got it. I don't know how they worked out that deal. But it does say Polaroid Original, but it's actually made by Retrospect. How's that go? I guess it goes this way. Oh, major interference now with your microphone. We're getting a major hum.
I haven't done anything different. Maybe it's just weird frequencies working their way in.
There, it went away. Whatever you just did, it went away.
I think I wonder if it's just me not talking too long. It kind of starts to raise the gain.
Oh,
I don't know if it has auto gain or not.
Maybe. Anyway, back to this. So yeah, I have this right here. It's a pretty rare camera. I think it came out 2016-ish era, probably. Urban Outfitters sold this originally for $200. I know that because that's what it says on the bottom. And the last time I saw one of these actually come up for sale and be sold, it was like $280. But I'm not going to sell it for that price. I'm just going to sell it for basically what I paid for it, which was $200. It's really cool. It's very unique in its color design. Very rare, like I said. Very rare camera. But yeah, and it has a close-up lens. Really nice. It works just fine. Boom, $200. Yeah, there's someone's like, yeah, weird. The interference wasn't there before, but now it cuts in and out. It's weird.
Dang.
It's not that bad. All right, what do you got? What do you got next?
All right. What do I want to do next? Is there anything else? That was really just kind of depending on the group you had tonight. All right. Just because I already have one of these, that's the only reason I would ever sell anything, because I have two of them. No, but I actually found this, and because it was sort of like we talked about this before. Like I had someone give me one, and I was like, oh, I can't sell that. I haven't even had a chance to use it yet, but I found another one that I actually purchased. So this is I have no idea if it even has a name. This
What?
is an X4 action camera, 4 lenses.
Sheesh.
And so when you snap that photo, let's see if we can wind it up. See what we're gonna force this. I want to see what it does.
So
It
you have
should
to
obviously.
button down.
Yeah, I taped it. Sorry, let me move that. Yeah, we're gonna wind it up. Wind it up. But this is a fun little camera. Again, the 35 millimeter. All right, so here we go. I want to get it to where it stops. Okay, so let's listen to this. We'll just listen.
Yeah, let me.
I'm gonna look through for. Interesting. It didn't. I thought I would hear it go like click, 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 click.
I thought it's like
I don't know why I
all
would
at
assume
once.
that.
It's probably all at once.
Yeah,
It's only one shutter, I bet.
that would be so interesting. I guess you're probably right.
Yeah.
It's hard
Yes,
to see in there, but yeah.
Yeah, it just
way it
takes a
looks like
picture
it's
on
just
one slide. Yeah, it's one shutter speed.
So it takes 4 times the picture. I was thinking this was. Well, it says action cam. I don't know.
It could be a short.
I was
delay,
thinking about
maybe.
that.
Oh, you know what?
But either way,
I wonder if the shutter blade, or if you will, maybe it's like a rotation. So you press the button, maybe it spins. So like so as it's taking it, it's going across. Maybe, I don't know. That way, it's like
yeah.
like the shot's happening like, just like a slightly delayed.
Yeah, that would be interesting to know. That's what's weird. This is another point and shoot.
Yeah.
I took the sticker off. I don't even know what I had for it. But yeah, what's unique about it is you see those 4 squares there,
Yeah.
and that means it's going to take basically tiny little photos on the 35 millimeter frame. But it still is neat to think that you're getting 4 photos per frame. So you put a pack of 27 in there times 4. Now, of course, it's happening all at once every time. So
Those cameras they're hot commodity. They're very trendy on the social medias. Those type.
Yeah,
of
I know the
so
one
often.
I've been eyeballing, the one that has like I think 12 lenses.
Yeah.
That one's
the golf
hard
one.
to
I
get.
think it's for golf. Yeah.
Yeah,
Diego has that one.
but I just put $10 on that just because it's a point and shoot. I haven't had a chance to test this, but it
$10.
seems like it's functioning.
$10.
Yeah, and I'm just a fan. Anytime I see a yellow camera, I just buy it just because I'm just like.
I'm gonna
Looks
just
cool.
mention a couple quick things before I just grab it all, because there are some of the higher end stuff might not be the right people watching right now. But I do have a Mint RF70. I'm selling it, baby. You know that. You know about that camera, David. We tested that out together. The one we took to that what was that Otherworld, Interworld? What was that called? That world place.
Yeah, Otherworld.
Otherworld. I took it there. I do have the Instax Wide 300 I'm partying with, and I also have an SQ20. The
Instax Wide 300.
yeah. Well, also I have the Instax, the Lomo Wide regular, and I'm selling that only because I have the glass version, and that glass version is so freaking good. There's no need for any other Instax Wide camera. So once you get that Lomo Wide glass, woo, you're set. I don't need it. But
Well, I know we put this little thing together pretty quick. I guess quick for me as far as not getting stuff, but I could see the stuff that you're that you have for sale. I could see those things having a nice little poster for a few days so people know it's coming down the, because you have some pretty good stuff with the Instax stuff.
Yeah, I figured we go for another another 20 minutes or something like that. Someone's saying it's the Hollywood Squares camera. There you go.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
fine.
exactly what it is. That's funny. But I did want to tease something. Dave knows what this is, but I wanted to tease it a little bit because we had a chat about this yesterday, and I'm just too antsy that I probably shouldn't talk about it, but I don't care. I'm going to talk about it anyway because I've been talking about this thing. Yes, he knows what I'm talking about. I've kept this idea very close to the vest, as they would say, for like 6 years. And I've not given up on the dream. And for those that are watching right now, you're getting a little insight, a little sneak peek, a little treat, if you will, for sticking around. Yeah, I think your microphone is doing a boost in gain because it got louder there for a second.
That's weird. I'll just mute myself for now.
Oh, well, all right. But yeah, so we have Polaroid photos here. Like, I made this, right? And this funny. This broke my 3D printer, and I've never actually used it again after I made this, which is a long time ago. But we have photos, right? They go in here, and this bin kind of just became my people that I meet that I get autographs from. I have people sign. They're just my friends or co-workers, people that I think are cool and want to meet. This is that photo booth guy, Wes. His name is Wes. He has the photo booth. The little mini doc, I guess, if you will, on him. Somewhere in here, I was hoping to randomly grab it, but I wasn't getting lucky. Oh, there we go. Speaking of Lou, we see I got Lou. I got all this stuff, right? But one of the not complaints, but one of the fears, I guess we could say, is we're going to scratch our photos. We're going to rub off the stuff that's written, because I think I even have a really old one in here that got really scratched up. Maybe not. Oh, there he is. Look at that. There's Dave. Shot with the I1. This was shot with the I1, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good autograph. That's a good photo, too. That I1, yeah, I know. That actually made me buy a camera. I bought the camera because of that.
Yeah,
that's the field.
Well, I shot this with your I1 at the time. This was your camera. I didn't have it yet.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh man, I've already remembered wrong.
I had brought the I2 with me, and you pulled that out to surprise. I'm like, oh, look at that. But anyway, so getting distracted. But all these photos, there's one thing that has never existed in the history of instant photography, and that's, hey, Nick's in the house. What's up, Nick? What's going on, dude? The one thing that's never existed ever, and I've been hunting to find out what solutions I could do, manufacturing that needs to happen. I've reached out to so many companies to make something for this problem. No, everyone's told me no, until today. Well, like last month, or a couple months ago. And this is, again, a quick tease. There's going to be a bigger launch later. You can't even buy these right now from me. I'm not even selling them to you. I just wanted to mention it because I'm so freaking cool, passionate about it. But look, see this? This has never existed before. A sleeve for Polaroids. Get out of here. What? It's so simple, but so cool. And now it just makes the photo pop too. Like, it just makes it shine. And it looks so good. And I don't have to worry about the signatures getting scratched. And every photo is now protected. And it's amazing. It exists. It happened. It's real. I did it after like 6 years.
Yeah, very cool.
I'm working with some peoples, but there'll be more announced officially about it in the future, like soon-ish. Probably not till next month, but possibly not even until January. We'll see, because I got to figure out a few things to go along with it. But it's happening, and there probably will be a Kickstarter for it. But hang on, I'll show you this. Hope I don't unplug myself. I don't have just a one pack. I got a whole box of them. And this is the only box in existence of these sleeves. After this, there's nothing. But I want to continue it. I want to make it... Well, it ripped. I want to make it long term. So I wanted to just kind of mention that. Give you a little tease, a little insight into it. Exactly. Oh, yes. People are already agreeing. Yes, I need those. Such a great idea. Right? It's like Pokemon cards for Pokemans. Yes. I mean, I'm even wearing one. Look at that. My shout out to my boss. I can't see the video, and I can see the video. I can't see the chat. What do you mean? Not sure what you mean by those. I need those. Great. Hyped. Hopefully a good price. Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing that I have to work out. Currently, right now, the way it works, I have such limited supply. Prices are all over the place. That's being determined, figured out. When I initially put them up for sale, you're buying the idea. And you're like sort of not an investment, but you're you're backing the project, but you're still getting them in your hands. I'm taking that approach for the first batch, but it'll still be inexpensive. Around $10. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know how many you're going to get. I have an idea of how many you're going to get, but I don't want to say it right now. Around $10, and you're going to get sleeves, but I have to figure out that. So, yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah,
it's a whole thing.
Very cool. And it's clean. Yeah, like that. It's super. That the size is really nice.
Oh, I did.
Look at that.
But it also fits Instax wide as well. That was also why I started with Polaroid, because it does do both. And it does fit in albums, which is another whole thing. So, pretty excited. Pretty excited. Well, who else is hyped? There's a lot of people in here. Like, this is crazy. Nice. We need those for all sizes. Yes, that is on the docket as well. Free samples for those who bought something tonight. Yeah, maybe, but probably not. You never know. Too early. Too early. I second that. Not touch your nose if you're being held against your will. He's not. It's funny, you joined in right when I just wanted to tease this. We've been hawking our wares, and Dave's been hawking and stuff. Look at, you got a load of stuff you've sold. So
yeah, I was selling some cameras, Nick. That's why
we're gonna put
invited you over, but then I realized you're trying to sell stuff too. You probably aren't in the buying mood, but there's some pretty good deals over here.
But yeah, I wanted to at least mention that tonight, just kind of get the get a little buzz going. Based on your sleeve idea, how cool you guys have been. I'm going to snap and scoop that 35mm Star Wars camera. Boom! Rig Squad is buying your Star Wars camera. Dang it! I was hoping to buy it. Not really. I don't need it. I'm trying to get rid of cameras. Trying to get rid of it.
That's a good deal. That it's such the uniqueness of it, and yeah, not that everyone needs to collect cameras, but what camera do you know that has Jar Jar Binks overlays and the Darth Maul and Princess? I don't even know her name. Princess
Amidala.
Abadaba.
Abadaba. All right, now it's how much? 35, right? Yeah, there you go. And be sure to fill out that Google Doc forum thingy in the description. That way we can get in touch with you, get it shipped out and paid. All that good stuff. People can scrapbook with them too without getting tape residue. I know the options are limitless almost. It's something that I cannot believe has never existed in the history of instant photography, aka Polaroid. Never has. I have talked to so many companies. I've made literally phone calls, like cold calling manufacturers. I've talked to the leading companies in like the trading card world because they make the penny sleeves. Everyone told me no. Everyone told me no. So, but I figured out a way to make it happen. More on that in the future. I just want to get it out there for now. But they will be available in a small batch when they first launch. Hopefully, whatever that sells out, it'll just move into a pre-order / Kickstarter maybe thing where it can happen. The company I'm working with, they're going out on a limb, as they might tell. They told me, and they made a small batch. And if I can come back to them with, hey, I've sold out. Here's what we did. Can we do this larger? Yeah. So I need your help when these come up. Please just buy them. They fulfill a need, but also they will fulfill a bigger need or a bigger what's the word I'm looking for? Bigger need down the line. Future proof it a little bit. Because every time you take a picture, you're gonna need a sleeve. So, you know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, back to cameras, and back to other stuff. But you already sold yours. Let's put up. What do I have? I have some expensive stuff. I need some cheap stuff. Oh, here we go. Oh, Spectra. Since we were talking about Spectra, I have this. There's a way to make this work with SX70 cameras, but I never messed around with it. Other than just holding it up to the lens, but with your hand. But I have the effects filters from the Spectra system. This is it's pretty cool. It has 5 filters, I think. It has the instructions. This lens is what really got me. I've never seen this lens ever again. Like, it's never been used on anything that I've ever seen. It's like a blur motion, like a motion blur type thing. But it's the full kit. There's a way to 3D print something like this and mount it to the front of like SX70 cameras. That's the reason I got it, but I never ended up doing it. But yeah, here's that lens. It like blurs half the side of it. I think that's super unique and super cool. But this technically is for the Spectra cameras. It mounts a clips, I should say, to the front of the lens, and then these are the filters that slide in. Pretty cool, pretty fun. There's multiples. This one I don't understand. I don't get it. I've never understood it. Polaroid put that in the Now Plus recently, and I still don't understand it. This one's probably my favorite one. The Starburst probably won't work. Never mind. I like that one. Pretty cool. But yes, if you want to snatch this up, I think these go for like 40 something. I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna do it though for 30. How about that? $30 for the filters. As I knocked something over, something fell. I don't know what it was. Spectra filters. All right. What do you got, Dave? Anything else? I think you muted yourself.
I muted my mic just to make sure I didn't cause any interference.
Nick says he's on the Spectra M, on the Spectrum. We all are. Who isn't?
I got stuff nobody needs, but
Real
I think
quick,
it's pretty neat.
Nick, that's the other idea I've been working on for 6 years. So, just so you know. Remember, Dave knows about that. My card idea.
TGC. What's a TGC?
The trading card game, TCG. TCG is trading card game. But no, I was going to do not a card game, but I was going to take photos of my own and then have like chase cards where it's like other instant photographers in the YouTube world you might be known, where I have them shoot stuff, send it to me, and then do like autographed editions, maybe even holographic ones, but then have them all packaged up into trading card packs. But they're 1-for-1 like Polaroid photos, printed in front and back, information about the card, the whole thing. And then yeah, it's all random. They're all collectible. It'd be like multiple series, whole thing. But that's also something that's really difficult to find a way to print, because I can't find a print shop that will print them in true size and be able to do them randomly. Believe it or not, though, I can still do that by doing it myself. It's the whole thing. I won't get into that. The hardest part is making the packaging. But just so you know, Nick, I'm already on it. Nick says he's got the impulse filters. Nice. That's cool. If those were the impulse filters, that's what he'd be on.
Nick's got everything.
Well, don't we all? I know Dave has everything. What do you have right now for us, Dave?
This, I have to look because it's called the WinPro 35. A vintage camera. Let's get that thing focused. One moment. There it is. This would be your 1950s, 1960s era. I don't think it's Bakelite with the plastic, but it has. Let's see if I can get that sound to come through with the.
Ooh.
It has like a windy sound when
it's
you
like
shutter it, and it does work. That's one thing. I'll tell you what. These older cameras, they just work every time. The mechanism is the strap. The strap holds the camera together, basically, and you pry that down. Oh, there you go. You slide it down, and then the back's going to come off. There's the back of your camera.
Wow. I've never even seen something like that before.
Yeah. There's the name again. I'll show you again. It's the WinPro 35, and it's not Bakelite. It's actually plastic, so it would have came in right after, I guess. I remember getting this from the thrift store. The one thing that's unique about this, look at the size of that viewfinder. I don't know if you can see how small that is.
Holy crap.
It's
that's like
so tiny.
That's so tiny.
Unnecessary too, because it's just a pass through. So like, why not make it big? But
makes no sense.
I put 35 on here just because it's a little bit older and it's not a brownie.
Yeah,
but
$35.
If somebody really,
the handle
was really into it,
that
to make a deal. Yeah, the handle is the slide that holds it together.
That's pretty unique.
And I'm pretty sure. Let's see, yeah, 35. This is a 40 millimeter lens made in Rochester, New York. That's another benefit of these. I'm not sure what the settings. Nick might know this. There's a settings on the front and the lower side that says I and T, and I don't know what that would be.
It is neat. It is neat. $35. That's a steal.
Oh, it works. It works. So it's basically open exposure. So you can switch it, and then when you pull the trigger, it stays open as long as you want. They just knew how to make stuff back then.
I'm marking that down at $25. $25 for Spectra. What? 19. What did you say? 1947. Birthed in Rochester, New York. I said Roadster, New York.
That's amazing. Okay, yeah, wow. So thinking about that means this is like 82 years old, right, or something like that.
Nick says, "I know T-mode."
T-mode. Oh, yeah.
T-mode.
Tea and biscuit mode. Isn't it?
In it, right, in it. A bit odd, in it. He says, "I don't know." All right, what can I put up? I got stuff. Anybody interested? Here's something unique. I'm gonna get rid of these. Pretty crazy. Well, not that crazy. But I have the Kodak. This is the Kodak, like the Smile 3, I think, or Smile 2. I have the bigger one over here as well. I'll put them up that way if you want to choose which one you want. You can. But this is a zinc. No, sorry, not zinc. This is a dye sublimation 4-pass system, and I'm going to include a fresh box cartridge, 30 shots, 30 photos. But this is a digital camera, instant camera, or which is also able to connect to your phone and print photos off of it, which is unique and cool. It's kind of a perk and a downside to this camera, and that is the ability to take pictures and not store the photos on the camera, which some people think that's a negative, but it kind of makes it a very unique instant camera. You can take a picture and decide not to print it, versus you can't really do that with Polaroid and other stuff. You kind of can, but not really. Depends on which one you're using. But so that way, like you take the picture, it is unique. You can't make copies of it, so that's kind of fun. So whatever you get, you get. But then again, it's still a digital camera. But again, you can connect your phone and stuff. These, I didn't realize how expensive these were, or still. They're like brand new for $160. For this one here, for this size. It's 2x3. It's like Instax mini size, except you get the full border. Or you can print it with the bottom part still attached, because it does tear off, which I have an example of that right here. This is the other size that I'm going to put up and show. So here's a square. There's a perforated line right here. You can leave it on and choose to make it look like a Polaroid photo. Or, or just take it off and you have a square photo. But yeah, so these, I'm going to sell it with the photo box, brand new, for $100. It's pretty cool. I've done videos on it, over the years, and yeah, put that there. And I also have the bigger one, the square version, like I just showed you right here. Same sort of thing. And this one, I'm throwing in a bunch of, is that it? I think that's it. Of these, a sealed pack, and 2 loose ones. I have no idea if these will even work anymore. I can't remember why I did this, but there was a reason. Maybe because I was doing a review and I took them out for some type of purpose. But there are some shots left in them, and I have a full box right here of 30 shots. And I think it's 10 per, so you're guaranteed 40. I'm going to do it for $125. This one I think goes for like $170 new. I could be wrong. I looked these up last week, so now it's a little fuzzy. But really cool. I've done videos on both of them, so if you want to learn more about them, you check out the videos. I should have linked all the videos in the description. That would have been helpful. That would have been actually helpful. So I'm going to put this off to the side. All right. Anything else, Dave, or are you tapped out?
I think that's all I have for the crowd tonight, unless there's anything specific, any requests for things for sale, then I probably have something.
So, well, there were some people talking about impulse stuff. I know you have some impulses. Are you ready to part with some of those? You don't have
Yeah,
to.
I was looking at those, and that's one thing. Eventually, that will maybe.
expensive.
I shouldn't say will. Eventually, it might, but I don't have any duplicates. That's where I only bought
Gotcha.
the ones I needed, which were.
Yeah.
I try to get one of every color.
Yeah.
But
I think you're
still
only
need
missing
to
the
get that
yellow one, right? Yeah.
Aren't we all, right?
Yeah. I mean, you have that Bass Pro Shop one. I never even seen or heard of that until you showed that to me.
Yeah, let me go get it. I'll go get it.
It's not for sale,
Just
people.
to have it for the.
Just to show. It's just
Yeah,
to
I
show.
think it's a fun little novelty. I think for sure.
Oh,
And what
I
a
never,
weird- what
I
a
never
weird
thought about
brand.
that. Amazon might have these on clearance right now. It's Black Friday and stuff coming up. So yeah, maybe I'm ripping you off. Because last week it wasn't that price. But I mean, I'll match it. I'll do 100. If you want it, I'll do 100. And it comes with 40 shot guaranteed. I should have a box, but I'm not sure. Anyway, why don't you show that off, Dave? Yeah, look at that. Has anyone
Alright,
seen this before? Yeah, that's super cool. Bass Pro. I never even heard of that before until you showed it to me.
Right, and it does now. It has yellow trim, so
Yeah.
we almost got the yellow.
Almost.
People that collect these impulses, they know about this one, but just my little thing, I like to store it in the up position so that way the spring isn't loaded. Doesn't matter, I don't know, but that's one thing where I like to just keep that so the spring works.
Yeah. So with these cameras, Rig Squad, these aren't zinc cameras, so you don't have to use that barcode thing. These are dye sublimation, so it's an entirely different process. Better quality prints, much higher quality. But yeah, you don't need the barcode thingy. But you're thinking of the zinc paper. But yeah, that camera is pretty sweet. I've never even seen or heard one before. Someone's asking if you have a generic black impulse. I don't have one. I have one impulse, but it's not that one, and I can't sell it. I have the gray one. It's not the cool one. I have a half broken, I should say, blue one back here. The flash is a little wonky. Doesn't work all the time, so it's mostly a set piece. But I wish that would worked. Someone says they have the yellow one. Got it for $20. That's crazy. The Bassmaster, though, I've never seen one of them on the market. Someday I'll get lucky enough to find one.
What? Come on.
They got a yellow one for $20. That's pretty cool.
You know, that's the tough part, because do you trade it? You can't trade it because people that collect them want them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, you know, like I said, I didn't really like these back in the day, but it's grown on me because it has that very 80s. If there's ever an 80s square body, right? The cars are all square, the cameras are all square, red trim with just a little gold accent coming in there with that little sonar.
Mm-hmm.
And
it just looks like 80s. Just the color. It reminds me of like going into like Circuit City or something, you know, like remember Circuit City?
And the functionality of these impulse cameras, like honestly, like this, whoever designed this is where I wish the designers got more publicity. This works. Like it has a nice clicking mechanism.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like,
yeah. And
so,
not to mention,
like I said, I
viewfinder.
storm like. Yeah, this is ultimately the best viewfinder of any Polaroid camera.
Yeah.
You could look through there with glasses on. Yeah. But this is the only one I have. Eventually I'll start selling them off. I just, like I said, because they don't take up much room on the shelf.
Yeah, and they look cool on the shelf.
The yellow one,
which is hard. You can't really see your camera shelf, but I stole your idea and I bought that shelf. It's a shoe rack, and it fits cameras perfectly. It's like a little shoe cubby thing. Sadly, it's a little expensive. It's like $200 or whatever for that shelf. But they came out with another version of it where it adds one more row. Just one more.
Oh.
Which is nice off to the side. I thought about getting that.
Well, and I think like I figured it also anything I collect will probably be about that size. So if I did clear that out, the size is just big enough. You think about, what is it, 5x5 square,
something like that,
with a deep. And what's neat about this, you probably do it too. I have mine like double stacked, so you can kind of rotate and just kind of pull new ones out to the front. So you can actually, whatever that number is, I don't know what that is, 3 times 9, 18 times 2, right?
Something like that, yeah.
2 deep.
It's a lot. 30. I think it's 36, right? I don't remember, but it's a cool. I think I have it linked in the description. The shelf, I think it used to be. I don't know if it still is. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, right.
But yeah, I think if maybe I'll put up one more thing and then we'll call it. I'll put up one more. Put one more camera. Here we go. Just the Instax, not the. I keep calling it the Instax. The Lomo Wide. The Lomo Wide. That's the wrong button. The Lomo Wide works great. Works perfectly. It even has the wide angle attachment, which I've never used. I've wanted to use this. I found this recently. But threads on. Get on there. Well, it threads on, and yeah, it's a great camera. It's fantastic. But I got the glass version. Yeah, and this still sells for $200 brand new on Lomo, aka Lomography, on their website. I'm just gonna put it up for $150, so $50 off with the wide angle lens for it. It's pretty cool. Last item of the night. I mean, I had some more stuff, but we've been streaming for 2 hours, so we should probably cut it off. And if anybody does see this afterwards, like during the after the recording, after live, and you see something that didn't sell, shoot us a message. Maybe we still got it. Work a good deal for you. And if you did buy something tonight, fill out that form in the description, and we'll get some invoices sent over to you and all that jazz. So that is pretty cool.
Oh, good, man. Thanks for having me.
Last thing.
You got some good stuff over there, man. We might have to just work out a barter system and just figure out what we can. I guess at this point, I sold the stuff you wanted, right?
I guess true. Yeah, there was like 2 I definitely wanted that definitely got sold. But that's okay. I don't need it. That speaker cam though, that one's pretty cool. That one is pretty sweet. But I think that's. I was waiting for like the delay to catch up for some people, just in case for this. Someone is asking if I have any other Lomography stuff for sale. I don't think there was anything else. No, I don't have anything else currently that's Lomography for sale. I don't know. Do you, Dave?
No, I actually have that same camera I was thinking about bringing on, but I actually, ironically enough, let me make sure. Wait, am I okay? I thought I was muted. I not personally have used that, but that camera, because I've used it at events and they use it like the host of the events, it's probably been the most used camera of any camera I've owned. Now, like I said, I haven't used it, but we've put at least 20-30 packs through that thing, and I'm like, man, it's a cool camera, because for people that don't use it that often, there's you know, other than I had to keep reminding them to turn the battery off when they weren't using it.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the thing, it would sit there for like 30 minutes or whatever, and they would turn it back on and just start, and the battery would start to die after a couple packs. But
yeah, what's nice camera. Nick's saying Lomo. What about the MCA? I'm not sure what MCA is. Do you know what MCA is? This is like an inside joke that I don't know about.
I'm not that hip to all of these. He's always a step ahead of everything.
He's saying I really want to get the glass version someday. Do it. Do yourself a favor. Hands down, my favorite camera of the year. Even though I got it technically last year. Lomography sent me a loaner camera of that one. I fell in love with it. I went and bought it immediately. After I had to send it back, I went and bought a new one. But that camera is so nice. Pro tip though with that camera, if you get it or if you already have it, something I did not include in the initial review because I didn't know about it. That's my fault, an oversight. But when you take photos indoors with the wide glass specifically, I haven't run into that issue with this camera. This is the standard camera. But I've noticed when you use the flash indoors, it's blown out. You have to use -1 on your exposure comp when you're shooting indoors with the flash on. So keep that in mind. It was an overthought. Or oversight, not a thought. Thoughts on the Lomo Automat Instant Glass? The mini one? I have not used it. The MCA isn't released yet. See, I don't even know. Is Lomography releasing a new camera? I don't know. Is the brand new Lomography 3? Oh, that one! Oh, I have heard about that one. I didn't know it was called the MCA, but I have heard about that camera. I guess it's not released yet. Wait, didn't Lou do a video on a 35mm camera? Was it that one?
Maybe? I don't know.
He did something with Lomography. I can't remember. Lomography's great. They work with creators, which is nice. And it doesn't matter your channel size. They just work with you. I remember I had 1,000 subscribers when I reached out to Lomography in 2020. I was like, hey, can I get... It was this camera, not this one, but it was a different one. It was the I don't own it because they sent it to me. They're like, yeah, absolutely. We'll send you a loaner camera, hang on to it for a month, and whatever. That's really cool. Doesn't matter their size; they actually work with creators. Unlike some brands, the MCA is on their site for $550. That's the Master Analog Crust, apparently, is what Nick says. I'll believe you. I'll believe you on that. But I think that's it. Here it is, last chance before I push the button that we're going to end. Then go subscribe to Dave if you're not already. So, I'm sure all of you are. But if you're not subscribed to NopTop, he makes videos sometimes, and when he does, you don't want to miss it because they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Actually, the last video you did was on the receipt printer. Or not receipt, the kid.
Oh, that's right.
Which I need. He even forgot. That's funny. I need to do that video because I have footage from when we went to that. What was it? The Renaissance Festival. That was 3 years ago.
Oh, that's right.
Easily 3 years ago.
Yeah.
At this point.
Well, and it's just out of curiosity. I mean, not so much the camera, but the thermal paper. I have a couple pictures that I've taken back then and even before that in my wallet, and they're still there. I'll get it later. But they haven't faded. I'm pretty impressed with how that works. I mean, not that it really matters because you can just print a new one, but I'm thinking of movie tickets and stuff, and even paper receipts from restaurants. They fade pretty quickly. But the photo stuff's pretty cool.
I wonder if that's a big conspiracy. Maybe they do it on purpose for those, that way you can't return the items. Conspiracy.
Yeah, that would be smart.
Put your tinfoil hats on. But all right, guys, thank you so much. Just hang on a second, Dave. We're gonna see if this works. Sometimes it doesn't work. Oh, it does work. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys bought something, again, fill out the form in the description. We'll get the invoices sent over to you. If you bought something for me and Dave, which I don't think happened, but if you did, you're gonna get 2 invoices. So keep an eye out for that and check your junk mail, just in case. But until next time, I'll see you then. Get out there, make some art.